I've always been a light sleeper. But it wasn't until I moved into my new apartment that I started experiencing the most terrifying sleep paralysis episodes of my life. It began with an eerie feeling of being watched, which would intensify as I lay in bed, unable to move or speak. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, but as the nights went by, I started to notice a dark figure standing in the corner of my room. It was always there, lurking just out of sight, waiting for me to fall asleep. I tried to convince myself it was just a trick of the light, but deep down, I knew it was something more sinister. One night, I woke up to find the figure standing right next to my bed, its presence suffocating me. I tried to scream, but my voice was trapped in my throat. The figure started to move closer, its dark form undulating like a living shadow. I felt its icy breath on my skin, and my heart was racing with fear. Suddenly, the figure leaned in, its face inches from mine. I saw my own reflection staring back at me, distorted and twisted. The figure's eyes were black holes, sucking all the light out of the room. I was paralyzed with fear, unable to move or escape. And then, the figure whispered a single word in my ear. Mine. Everything went black. And when I came to, I was alone in my bed, the room bathed in the pale light of dawn. But as I looked around, I realized that something was off. The shadows in my room seemed to be moving, twisting and writhing like living things. I knew then that the figure was still there, watching me, waiting for me to fall asleep again. I've been trying to stay awake ever since, but I know it's only a matter of time before the shadow figure comes for me again. I've started to notice strange things happening around me, like doors creaking open and shut, and the sound of footsteps in the hallway at night. I'm not sure what's real and what's just my imagination. But I know one thing. I'm not alone in my apartment. The shadow figure is always there, lurking just out of sight, waiting for its next opportunity to strike. I've tried to research sleep paralysis and shadow figures, but the more I learn, the more I realize that I'm in over my head. Some people say that shadow figures are harbingers of doom, while others claim they're just a product of our own subconscious mind. But I know what I've seen, and I know what I've felt. The shadow figure is real, and it's coming for me. I've started to experience strange visions and hallucinations, like seeing shadowy figures lurking in the corners of my room. I've tried to talk to my friends and family about it, but they just think I'm stressed or overtired. They don't believe me, and I don't blame them. It's hard to explain something that's so deeply terrifying and personal. But I know what I've seen, and I know what I've felt. The shadow figure is real, and it's inside my head. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up, but I know I have to keep fighting. I have to stay awake, no matter what, because when I fall asleep, the shadow figure will be waiting for me, its black eyes sucking all the light out of the room. And when that happens, I'll be trapped in a living nightmare, forever stuck in a world of darkness and terror. I'm writing this now, in the dead of night, my heart racing with fear. I'm not sure what the future holds, but I know one thing. I'll never sleep again. The shadow figure will never let me rest.